welcome in to another rendition of a Gears video. I'm your host, Electricity Wave. Welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to be talking about the top 5 things that Gears of War 5 needs to do. Let's just get right into it, Number 1, the store. Man, I look on Twitter, I see all these community members. I'm looking at the store. I'm in the Gears menu. I'm seeing skins for way overpriced. They're giving weapon skins for, you get like Gnasher, Lancer, Pistol, Sniper. It's like, where the hell are the other 7 weapons or however many there are? I want the full weapon skin set. If I'm gonna buy a skin, I want my money's worth. And I feel like a lot of people feel the same way. So they need to fix that for one. If I'm gonna pay $4 or $5, however much the set is, it needs to be for the entire weapon skin set. Okay, that's the number 1 thing for the store. The next thing I would say is, so every Gears we've had so far, they've had content in the store that's earnable through just playing the game. So you get certain achievements. In Gears 4, they had the loot boxes, so you would grind out the coins, you would spend it on the loot box, you'd have a chance to get it. You could craft it back in Gears 4. Now it's just either you buy it or you just don't get it. So like anyone who doesn't have a chance to financially get all this stuff that's already overpriced, they can't get that. So it's having that paywall in front of all of the people that just want to collect the cool skins, the weapon skins, executions now. So they need to fix the price. The store, when it updates, I remember I check it every week. I've checked it every single week the game's been out, and I've just been disappointed. It's very lazy. There's usually only 1 skin available per week. You play other games like Fortnite, you get multiple skins per week, and you get multiple skins per day. So there's a brand new, usually like a featured skin that they can bring out. Then they bring back old skins. In Gears, there's only 1. So they need to fix that. All right. Number 2, the skins given and earned in Gears of War are, how do I put this? They ain't shit. They're very low quality. You'll see like a drone, and the updated like drone that they give you has a piece of like, it looks like shitty aluminum foil on his face and his body, and it's not even that recognizable. So like when I see stuff like that, it just seems so lazy to me. Like, it's 2019. You can, a game company like Gears and the Coalition, they need to put more effort in their skins and their content. It needs to be something that, like, I'm not saying it always has to be shiny or rainbow colors or whatever. Like, it needs to be something that at least looks cool and it looks like they put effort and thought into it. The stuff that they do just seems so lazy. The skins that you can earn, the amount of challenges that you need to do as far as escape mode, horde mode, and the grind is just like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. It's way too much. It needs to be a simple couple tasks maybe that like anyone can do, the casual gamer. Like, if I'm grinding for like 60 hours for a skin that I might not even use in a couple months or a couple weeks, it's just ridiculous. They need to upgrade whatever it is. They need a whole new design team or something, because whatever they're doing is just, it's not even worth anything to me. Like, I'm not going to spend hard-earned cash on that. Number 3, the maps. Now, when I get a Gears game, I open up multiplayer and I expect to see roughly around 10 maps, probably around 12ish, with DLC coming out like regularly. But when I opened up Gears 5, there's only 7 maps. And within the past 2 months that the game's been out, they've only released, I think it's 2 maps now, and they're from Gears 4. So it's like stuff we've already played and seen for hours and hours and years. It sucks because every operation they release new maps, but I feel like they should have just came in stronger with the original content, the game and the characters. There was like, it felt so bare, like so bare minimum, and it felt more like everyone was saying like a beta, like an unfinished game. Like they just didn't have it ready. You know what I mean? But I would like to see more new maps. I'd like to see effort in those. At least fix the map, because the community speaks. They talk about what they like in the map. The weapon spawns are a huge factor on maps. A simple maybe change to, like I know in Icebound, the high ground on both sides, it needs to be more accessible rather than just the back with the stairs. and then this, I know the slide's very glitchy, especially for King of the Hill. If the hill is in the middle where that nade spawn is, the two top balconies, I'd say, they control that hill so much that it's just like pointless to even going to capture that in King of the Hill. So they need to fix stuff like that. Number 4, the Tour of Duty and rewards. Now, Gears 5 has introduced a season pass type layout, Tour of Duty, where you can do challenges every day that refresh to get battle stars. They have challenges that are very random, which kind of sucks because you might get a horde challenge or escape, and like for me, I never play those modes, so like it's just a wasted challenge. And to refresh them or get a new challenge, you need iron, which is another paywall. So they need to find a way maybe to make that where you can replace a challenge for scrap, or they give you one free per day, but they should have different brackets to where like you can pick, all right, I want escape challenges, I want horde challenges, or I want multiplayer. You can check the boxes. I only want versus. So then every day you're like, oh, I know I'm gonna get challenges that I can actually do. The Tour of Duty itself, it has, I don't know, I feel like the same thing with the skins, like it's kind of lazy. They add way too many banners, way too many sprays. I get one banner, one spray that I like, and I'm good forever. I'm never excited about a banner or spray in the item shop. I feel like they prioritize making new versions of those way too much when everyone really just wants good skins, good gameplay, and good maps. The final one, number 5, the online multiplayer PvP, the modes, the ranking. The Coalition has announced that they will be resetting the ranks on November 7th. It's a Thursday. They delayed it twice. It's usually on Tuesdays, but they are fixing it. They're resetting it. They're giving us the Swarm Maggio skin, which I might have a video with gameplay from that. So that's cool that we got a skin out of it. I like it. It's probably one of the coolest skins that came out so far. It's cool that they're finally fixing the rank. It's a little late in my opinion. It's 2 months later after the launch. It should have been fixed within the week. I think for online multiplayer, they've made some changes to the Marksa, balancing it a little bit. The Lancer, that's good. The Flashbang, the Boom Shot, they're tweaking stuff, which is good, but they need to make sure all the weapons are balanced. They need to keep adjusting them until it feels like a balanced Gears game. They need to make sure the grenade and power weapon spawns are good, which I feel like they're still working towards that with competitive modes. They need to show the rankings within the playlist. So you're voting for the map. For the longest time, they didn't have it where it showed you if someone's a diamond, onyx, all that. That's what people grind for. They want to show their emblem in the pre-game lobby because they earned it, you know? Another thing would be cool is to add fun modes like 2v2 Nasher permanently. That was a great mode. They need to have more maps because in Gears 4 they only had 2 maps. They had one for the longest time, then they had the second one. They need to have like 5 or 10. Take every map and condense it into a 2v2 Nasher layout. They need to add more modes, fun modes weekly, like sniper shotties, free-for-all, wingman. People want these old modes that are fun. I remember playing Gears 2 Wingman. You just get so into it. Like the 2v2 and Call of Duty has gotten so much praise because it's like people love that shit, you know? Like people love duos. Apex has started doing duos. Like I just hope that the Coalition just pleases their community and just adds these types of modes, you know, that are just fun to like play around with and do stuff with the community that the community wants, you know? Like listen to them and work with them, and the community will be like, oh shit, like they actually give a shit about us, you know? So then they'll be more understanding because they know that the Coalition is trying to do what's best for the game and the community. But right now it doesn't seem like that. So these are the top 5 things that they need to do. A last bonus one, I would say kind of a number 6, would be to promote more content creators and streamers within the Gears community. Now they just announced that they are bringing back Clip of the Week, which is a start, but when you see like Fortnite, what they do is they have the support a creator code. That would be awesome for Gears. They need to do it for creators because streaming has become such a big thing with Twitch. It'd be cool to see Gears start to implement that in their social media more, like spotlighted streamers or content creators every week. Within the game, when you go to the menu, there should be like a content creator like spotlight or video or something. Like just promote it more so then you can get people excited, you know, because streaming is growing so much. And I think it'd be cool if Gears started working with creators more, maybe have an event like Fortnite does, where all the content creators pair up with a pro player and they play a wingman game, or content, half pro teams like compete for prize money. I think that would be cool to watch, because then you have the personalities of the content creators and the skill of the pros colliding for a fun event that anybody could watch. That's my top 5 things that Gears must do before it's too late. We've seen other games revive themselves with the right changes, so we'll see what Gears 5 does. I'm Electricity Wave. Thank you guys for joining. I'll see you next time. Peace.